going into this game. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. With that road trip behind them, the Suns ready to perform in front of their home. Improved substitution here for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Henry Sims comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for T.J. Ward. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Taking a look at the Rockets, Braxton, he's in at the point. Trevor Booker is out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's Jared Bayless, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Knight into the lane. Here's Len. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. Second in second chance points. Third in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the board. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Freak kicks to Booker. Inside. Capella dishes to Bayless. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Braxton, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the start that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Suns trail by 3. Here's the screen. Knight wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Braxton. That one goes. Count it. Freak's got 10.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, it's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Yeah, good job to take it right at the defense.
Yeah, really left them no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Suns making a change here. Second free throw, no good. It's blocked. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Knight, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Len, a screen. Knight passes to Larkin. With 1 on the clock, and no good trying to get that one. The basket's coming. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how
players do the policing. Coach set the standard, but players individually.
Don't you need a player? And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Suns trail by 13. So on the floor for Houston. Braxton in at point guard. Etuan Moore is out there with Booker. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Capella in at the 5. And here we go. And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
A nice shot by Knight.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. 13 points, then he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Lets it go from 14. And Booker kicks to Freak. No luck. Some solid defense from Knight. Suns trail by 15. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Can't hit from in close.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Freak. Defended by Booker. Braxton. Rejected by Len. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Goodwin dishes to Len. No good with the elbow jumper.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second with a different look. Henry Sims has checked in for Chandler. Len comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Knight subbed in for Booker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Jared Bayless has checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Alex Len out there with Henry Sims. And it's Goodwin in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Atlanta Hawks.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Freak passes to Booker. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. 5 on the clock, and it's Freak missing.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's the screen. Swiped it away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Bayless leading the charge, and he gets it to go. Bayless has got his first bucket in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Morris checked in for James Harden. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's more. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 4 assists now tonight.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy, fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
Goodwin, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Braxton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
It'll count. The shot misses.
And now, your 7 dancers. Every time is a flake.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So on the floor for Houston, Braxton, he's in at point guard. Howard is out there with Decker. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. Larkin kicks to Terry. Lets it go from 11. Good! Terry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns. The Rockets shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Braxton. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
Well, you know, they can be very vociferous when they disagree, and that whistle did not go over well with the crowd. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Larkin kicks to Dinwiddie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Larkin. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Ballard. Pulls up. High post. Nice shot by Larkin.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Freak. Puts up a 3. Terry grabs the board. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dinwiddie dishes to Warren. That's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now, Freak. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Count the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Braxton. And it's blocked. They push it up. 4 on 3. A baseline J. Larkin can't get it to go. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's Freak missing. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Billar. Warren with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Here's Larkin. He feeds it to Terry. A beautiful reverse layup. Terry's got 6 points in the quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Dishes to Decker. To the inside. Howard misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first one. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. That's good. The assist that time for Knight. Knight's got 3 assists in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Braxton. Chandler with the block.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
Their superior ball handling. Won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Suns.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That's his second personal foul.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good from Freak. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin, covered by Braxton. And here is Goodwin. Off target from outside. Freak with it. The Rockets with another miss.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
Mm-hmm.
And here are the Rockets. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Now, here's Goodwin. And it's Freak with the rebound. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. So we see Houston taking the double.
Well, first off, James.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Shaq, what you think?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they've been playing terrific basketball to start the season. They're showing all the signs they'll be able to keep that momentum going, too, looking more and more confident each time out. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this.
Freak, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family? CC good? Yeah, she's good. They're all good. It's nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time. Sure. You got to keep the support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man. Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right? Not a chance, Freak.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. First game back. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Verajao setting the pick for Curry. Shoots from the high post. No good. Harden with the defensive effort.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Sticking too much.
Here's Braxton. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Freak's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Curry, a 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Curry. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Morris checked in for James Harden. Capella, the pass to Braxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Clock at 6. Golden State moving the ball around. Verajao dishes to Livingston. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Rockets trail. From deep. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Braxton. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Livingston kicks to Verajao. To the left side wing. Picked by Verajao. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Freak with the ball. Second shot opportunity with 4 seconds on the clock. can't get it to go.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that...
And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team's mentality coming in. Ariza might as well be describing his own game. Clark, scrappy, ready to play. In for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Green. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. James Harden, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Ezeli in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He dropped in 26 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Warriors leading by 4. Thompson passes to Livingston. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. And it's Houston's ball. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Take a look at the game for Freak. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
1:24 left in the first half, and Berejau kicks to Thompson. The pass to Ezeli. 4 on the clock, and it's blocked by Capella. And here's Barnes for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Freak with it. It's up against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lets it go from the wing. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Braxton. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pick by Berejau. Here's Livingston. Booker pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
On the wing, Thompson. He had 28 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. But they'll get another chance.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And a pretty tightly contested.
Yes, Kevin.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. Changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. So on the floor for Houston, Braxton.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the professional level. I want to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
You know what? Most people would say you would start at the top, but I'll start where it began. Wilmot Benjamin, Tom Donahue, coaches who've helped me at my AAU, early stages out, then going to the late, great Jack Curran in high school. Those were the ones. And honestly, there's no bigger than family. My brother
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. Changes. Capella's checked in, and Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Raptors also changing it up. Biombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Ross. Setting the floor for the Raptors. DeRozan out there with Damari Carroll. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Lowry in at the 1. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Braxton. Capella kicks the Freak. It's stolen by Carroll. DeRozan against Harden. Outside Lowry. There's the bucket. Good. Lowry's got his first points of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Toronto leading by 5. Joseph, the pass to Carroll. Outside Lowry. Left side, DeRozan. Goes back up and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely.
Rockets shooting well, 50% from the floor. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Terrence Ross. Powell is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Biyombo at the 5 down low. Kicks it to Ross. Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Freak. He had 15 points last outing. The dish now to Booker. Houston moving the ball around. And Bayless kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. And it's Freak missing. Raptors leading by 4. Joseph dishes to Powell. Patterson, the screen. It's rebounded by Houston. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
No, it's certainly not going to be your night shooting that poorly. And so often when that happens to a team, it's hard to get out of that funk once you get into it.
Now here's Joseph, guarded by Braxton. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Braxton. Powell kicks to Ross. The feed to Patterson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Here's Braxton. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And Patterson kicks to Joseph. Patterson setting the pick for Joseph. Dishes to Biombo. 5 on the clock. Here's Powell. And the Raptors miss again.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 5th best, the Rockets.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, they never eased up on the board throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Howard's checked in for Capella. Harden comes in for Booker. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jared Bayless. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Biombo. And it's Lowry in for Powell. Ross passes to Patterson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Terrence Ross.
Here is Harden. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State. Shoots from 8. Another miss by Houston. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Passes to Patterson. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Patterson's got 8 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Stuffed. And he's able to get it back. The drive by Lowry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. In the first half.
Hey, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half. Here, Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Jared Bayless is checked in for James Harden. And Freaks up. In for Patrick Beverley. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. Braxton in at point guard. Trevor Booker is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in second chance points. 3rd in blocks. And they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the board. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Rockets trail by 4. Here's Braxton. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. Powell pulls it in. Not Raptors leading by 4. Screen by Valanciunas, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes, and they're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Biombo, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Feeds it to Joseph. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And that one's good. Freak.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Sookie. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
There's the pick. Ross with a wide-open look. Raptors get it back. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Braxton. And another 3 for Houston.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
Always simple math. That's that UNLV education coming to play. He knows all about that as well. Most of his points have been three-point shots.
Come on now. We got calculus at our school. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Joseph. Wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Joseph's got 8.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Freak. He's got 20. Puts it up from 12. That's good. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Houston, a whole new 56 seconds.